If you could see your life in 6 simple graphs, who you spend time with and how it changes, what would you change today? Hello everyone and xin chào. My name is Yui. I'm a 31-year-old Vietnamese dentist. I want a financial freedom, but not just the money sitting in an account. I mean a wealthy and happy life. In healthcare, we train for ages, 6 years at universities, another year and a half in hospital. That's 7.5 years on average before you see a real paycheck. Low experience means low income, so I told myself, work now, live later. Simple, right? But here what I didn't realize, I'm not just saving money for later, I was saving moments for later too. And that later I kept working toward, it kept getting smaller. For a while, I worked 2 jobs, 7 days a week. My calendar was packed, but my life, it felt empty. I had this hidden assumption running in the background, when I make X amount of dollars, then I'll be happy. That assumption cracked the night my wife cried because I was there but not fully present. That night forced me to ask, what am I actually working for? Money matters. I'm not going to pretend it doesn't, but money isn't everything. Living well, it depends just as much on moment as it does on money. If I keep spending my time like this, I'll wake up one day with a decent bank balance and a life I don't actually want. Back in November 2025, I stumbled on something powerful. 6 graphs based on real data from American Time Use Survey. What makes this data special? It's not based on what people think they do. It's logged in real time throughout the day, the closest we can get to see how people actually spend their hours and who they spend them with. And here's what hit me. These graphs reveal something we don't like to admit. There are these specific windows in life way shorter than you want to believe, where certain people and relationships takes most of our time. When you see the shape of time laid out like this, you can't unsee it. And that's when you realize you can actually shape your life around it. Let me show you the 6 graph that changed everything for me, that everyone needs to see. Graph number 1, family. The time we spend with our parents and siblings peaks when we are kids, and then it drops up dramatically once we hit our 20s. It's one of those things you probably wouldn't notice in the moment. Life gets busy as we start focusing on our own path. Universities, work, chasing goals, so it feels natural when we start seeing family less. But when you see the chart, it hits differently. It's almost surprising to realize how limited those moments actually are. After we leave home, the years of family dinners, inside jokes, or even just lazy afternoon together become rare and fade much sooner than we expect. The message is clear, this time is precious. If you can, cherish those moments, make the most of family time while you still have it, because these windows don't stay open forever. Graph 2, children. The time we spend with our children is at its highest during their very first years, and then it drops off quickly. It's a pattern most of us probably don't even realize why it's happening. When kids are little, you're right there in the heart of their world. Every day feel busy, sometimes a little bit overwhelming, but you are completely the center of their lives. But according to the chart, that season is over much sooner than we imagine. As they grow, starting school, making friends, becoming more independent, the days of bedtime stories and endless questions slowly slip away. It's a bittersweet reminder that this stage is fleeting. It's a nudge to savor simple moments, even the chaotic ones, because they pass by faster than you think. Don't blink. Graph 3, friends. The time we spend with friends actually peaks around 18. After that, it falls off pretty sharply to a low baseline. In your youth, you spend a lot of time with a lot of friends, hanging out, group chats, spontaneous adventures. As you enter adulthood, you spend a little bit of time with a few close friends. The chart brings this into focus. Embrace the breadth of friendships that come with youth, and prioritize the depth of friendships that should come with age. Graph 4, spouse. The time we spend with our partner trends up through our lives until death. Out of all the connections that we have, this is the person who's there for the quiet mornings, daily ups and downs, and those unexpected changes that life throws our way. What's interesting and kind of moving is that the chart shows just how central this relationship becomes over time. While friends and family may come and go due to the life twists and turns, your partner is usually the one constant. If you're lucky, the person sharing your everyday moments. It's a gentle reminder about presence. The most significant impact on your happiness and sense of fulfillment often comes down to how you show up and how both of you choose to face life together. The story the data tells: choose your partner thoughtfully and make the time you share really count. Graph 5. Co-workers. During the men's working years from your 20s to your 60s, the hours spent with co-workers are steady. For decades, co-workers shapes our routines, even our mood, and sense of belonging. Then, as retirement approaches, that time drops off sharply. Work will pull you away from your family and your loved ones throughout your life. If you have the luxuries of choice, make sure to choose the work and co-workers that you find meaningful and important. Aim to have co-workers that create energy in your life. Graph 6. Alone. If we look at this data, we see something pretty remarkable. As we move through life, the amount of time we spend alone just keeps increasing. It's a steady trend, one that most of us don't really notice until we stop and reflect. What the chart shows is that solitude isn't just a phase, it's actually a big part of the life, especially as we get older. And rather than seeing this as something to shy away from, maybe it's a chance to discover how valuable that alone time can actually be. It's a unique opportunity, space for self-reflections, growth, or simply be at ease with yourself. The number reminds us, as life goes on, learning to appreciate and make the most out of time alone isn't just normal, it can be one of the most rewarding parts in our story. Find happiness and joy in the time you have to yourself. There will be more of it as you get older. And here are the 6 key lessons for life. Family time is finite, cherish it. Children time is precious, be present. Friend time is limited, prioritize the real friends. Partner time is meaningful, never settle. Co-worker time is significant, find energy. Alone time is abundant, love yourself. When you reflect on these charts, it's honestly hard not to rethink what matters most. For so long, I was convinced that chasing the next milestone, earning a higher salary, adding more shifts, squeezing in just one more side project was the only way forward. And maybe that drive did push me to accomplish things. But somewhere along the line, I started measuring success by numbers alone, forgetting about the quiet moments that actually make a life. What these graphs really show is how easily time slips away, almost without us noticing. The big changes weren't about overhauling my entire routine, but about noticing. Just being present for the dinner with my wife, the call from my parents, the simple ritual of sitting with myself at the end of the long day. It's not dramatic, it just matters. I'm still building wealth, but now I'm building a life too. All the tiny moments, people, and experience we take for granted, we become the ones we wish we had more of. You can click here to check out the video wise later than you think if we keep ignoring the impermanence of time. If anything I have shared make you pause or a little talk to check in with someone you love, let that be your next step. It's not too late to make each moment richer starting today. Let's keep learning and growing together toward a life we truly love. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!